come back in feeling all good, like, hey, look at me, man. Look at me, I'm growing. Because you heard that, I left it in there. That killer moth, that whatever bee was trying to kill me. This butterfly, whoa, you see it? I don't play, man, I don't. So, I get back inside, and I look down, and that mother, nah, I can't, we here, man, look at this. It's all peaceful and green and shit. So he was on me. He flew onto me. He liked me. I guess, I don't know. He saw one of my videos, like, I gotta be on that dude. So he's on me now. I brush him off, and then he's just like flying around. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. Okay, so he's there. We're there. I go somewhere, I come back, I see him in the corner. I'm like, yo, man, this is beautiful. It smells like nature. I was here a couple of days ago and I saw squirrels. I'm gonna have to cut to that video because, you know, they ain't gonna be out when I want them, but I got them on tape. I can show you the world. Whoa, look at that nature. We in nature. So, there's probably snakes out here. I'm gonna be on here looking for snakes, mother. Woo! So yeah, this moth, he was on the light. And I'm like doing my thing, but I'm looking up at that light, like, because I always read before I go to bed, and there's a light there, so I know he's gonna be like, probably gonna fly that light. But like, nah, maybe he won't. So, konnichiwa. So then, I turn on my bedroom bed light, I guess, and he flies up to that light, and he's all like flipping and flapping and flipping. Like, come on, man. And he's just making noise about shit. Ain't no way I'm gonna go to sleep with a moth on the loose. So I don't want to kill him because I got a no-kill policy I'm trying to uphold, you know. Because he just got lost. He's just trying to find his way in the world. He's a fan. I don't kill fans, you see. So he came back down. I hit him with a broom. Bop! He's on the ground like, why'd you hit me? And I explained, I can't sleep with you and flying around if you know your pace. So then I scooped him up and I sent him back outside. Now I don't know if he got ate, because you know how it is. It's doggy world out there. He probably looking for refuge. But yeah. But yeah, man. I just wanted to make this video. Like, I try to make videos when I'm feeling good. Not when I'm bored. There's a difference. You ain't ever gonna see, man, it's all wet now. You ain't gonna see me making videos when I'm bored, because I think that's, I'm one of those people, if you call me up and be like, what you doing? You ain't ever gonna hear me say, I'm bored. I could be bored, but if I got time to be bored, I got time to do something. Time to read a book, time to make music, time to watch YouTube videos, time to take a walk, time to reflect. I mean, because when I'm bored, you know what happens? Like when I'm truly bored, my mind starts to talk. This is what my mind usually says. It says, yo, man, your shit is whack. So what you mean? He says, listen, you've been doing what you've been doing for how long, right? Music, photography, YouTube, whatever. And you ain't making no money. But I do it for the love. The fuck the love? There's people out here who getting love and getting money. I said, why you gotta be so mean? And it just goes on and on. And then, like today, it just goes on and on and on. And I just be like, you know, starting to internalize that shit. And starting to like, to come in on myself. Close up. Oh, we out the secret Enchanted Forest? Sheesh. I ain't never been this far. What time is it? 12 o'clock? All right, let me go up here because this looks interesting. Go for your spell. Let me finish my story and then I'll turn around and then get my podcast on. So then, ooh, look at that. You can go up into the woods. What do you think? What do you think? Nah, what do you think? Should we go up that way? It should bring us back into the Enchanted Forest. Look at all those butterflies. Can you see them? Maybe you can't. Ah, shit, what should I do? I want to get back home, cook, work on some music, and I gotta go to work at 4. I want to take a shower at 3, so I walk for 1. We might have to save this for another day. Enchanted Forest. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You live one. Let's go this way. Let's have an adventure. All right. So all right. It says there's nothing deadly in here. Just don't litter. All right, we're doing it. Doom doom. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So when I'm bored, when I let my mind start to talk negative, that shit is a trip. Cause they say smart people, I ain't saying I'm a genius or anything, but smart people are worse. You know, they really, I can make anything sound legit to myself. Listen, obviously you went to business school and your ROI is not making any money. Obviously. I think you're right. That's why I quit doing YouTube. I don't make no damn money from this. You know? Yo, this is so beautiful. It's peaceful, man. It's peaceful. And it's not, like when I started this walk, it was hella cold. So it's like cool right now. Back in the day, I'm not a kid, but back in the day I used to go on walks with my girlfriend. Girlfriend. And we just be walking. That's one thing I miss about being single. Walking with my girlfriend. Every girlfriend. That's why I can't date a girl who don't walk. Lazy. Can't happen because I like to move, you know? Shit, I was talking to a woman. And her idea of fun, spider webs and that shit. We need a stick. We need a spider web stick. Tell you, man, play a practical joke on me, you might not like what happens. Overreact. So her idea of fun was to go home and watch TV. Watch some mindless. No, I'm not saying watching TV. You see what I'm doing? I'm not saying that's wrong. But like we be having a conversation, like, yeah, and the state of the economy is. We go into the house. She turns on TV. Like one day we're watching, and it was about the crazy surgeries. So this woman, she had these massive breasts. Like that's her thing. So from a young girl, she wanted to have massive breasts, and now she has. Ooh, there's our squirrel. Where'd squirrel go? There he is. I once saw a flying squirrel. I was doing a shoot, and we were way out in the mountains. It sucked, cause it was right after we had a typhoon, so the river was full of water, obviously. But it's been like a week or two. So I wasn't expecting it to still be full. So I get up there hella early. I get there like an hour early and find the bridge is knocked out. So I'm like, should I cancel? Because she says she's already on her way. I haven't been able to reach her since. So it's like, you know, this might be a once type of thing because she wasn't charging. She just wanted to shoot with me, you know? So we end up meeting and we're trying to have the shoot. We can't do it by the river because I was gonna sneak down there, but that shit was like, the water was right there. And it's all like blocked off. So we ended up, I'm like, let's just keep walking. And we start walking and walking and walking. We're walking for like 2 hours. And I'm like, all right, let's just shoot here. She's laying on the ground. I look at the ground and I point to this weird looking spider, which she was been laying on. And then we notice they're all over the ground. So she ain't laying on the ground no more. And then she's like, I'm tired. She didn't speak English. So it was just kind of like, yo, we out the Enchanted Forest again. Well, we gonna get lost for sure now. So, all right, where are we? So we end up walking. We spent most of the time walking. We shot 2 parts. The last part I had her laying on some rocks. And she's like, eat time. But it wasn't like, eat time. It was more like, what the fuck you have me on these rocks for? That shit hurts. So, yeah. But anyway, we out here. And I'm lost. Man, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. It smells fresh. Like that after the rain falls, that wind blowing is, yeah. Alright. I fear we're gonna be way off the track since it's not curving back. Got planes in the sky. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm gonna try it. Let's see here. We should be able to cut down to the left or something. Let me see here. I don't think that's gonna bring us to the forest. All right, we're gonna take this super steep looking I was once in Kyoto. I had a shoot with this model and her friend. Oh, it wasn't her friend, but whatever. And we went on this hike around Kyoto. She lived there for about a year, 2 to 3 years, so she knew her way around. And she wanted to show us some interesting temples in the forest. The only thing was, it was raining. I'm thinking, why the hell are we gonna walk out in the rain? I only got 1 pair of shoes, man, and it's raining. But nevertheless, we out there walking in the rain and walking. And I had like gear on me. So I'm walking with all this shit on me. But yeah, it was nice. One thing I like about me, like, you see how fast I move. According to my watch, it says I move at 12 kilometers a second, a minute. I think a second would be like, maybe an hour. That's me, man. What the hell am I rushing for? I hate being rushed. That's why I leave early and I try to plan things out. If I got to be at work at 4, I'm probably there at 3:30. And then I leave earlier than that. So I might leave the house. So if Google says you need to leave your house at 3:20 to get there at 3:30, I mean, I don't make it. You gotta leave here at this time to get there at this time. I leave even more earlier to get there at that time. All right, here's this. What do you think is gonna happen? You think it's gonna take us back to the Enchanted Forest? Now I'm lost. All right, let's see here. Here's got our map. Oh, this is where we started. That's what's up. That's crazy. I was about to walk back up that. Man, I am spatially challenged. Spatially challenged. All right, goodbye, Enchanted Forest. Interesting flowers. All right, we'll go on the other side. I don't know if we can get to the other side. Get to the other side. We can go the way we came. Or maybe we can walk up this way. I think we should be able to. Nah, I know we can't, because, yeah, we gotta go back through here again. Man, this is beautiful, right? Look at it. Alright, going back home. So we gonna talk until we get to the end of this Enchanted Forest, and I'm gonna pop on and pop off and pop on my headphones to go listen to some podcasts. So recently, I've been listening to producer podcasts. I mean, I was doing news podcasts, NPR and CNN News and all that shit a couple years back. That shit made me depressed and angry and depressed, mostly angry. They be talking about some just world shit, and the world is a fucked up place, and I'm listening to it like the first 5 minutes of my day. One was called 5 Minutes, and 5 minutes, like they did this one. It was like a financial one, money something. So they broke down how much of the GDP, how much money is allocated to different things in America. 10% goes here, 2% goes there, etc. And like, you know, America, we got like this huge thing for defense. You know, it's like a big number, like huge. Could you imagine if they gave that money to like helping people? I mean, it helps keep status quo of America and all, but it's a complicated thing. If you ever talk to me, everything's complicated. Well, not everything, but you know, we're not in the position to say what other, but that's neither here nor there. But you know, a lot of it just made me, and it was around when Trump got elected. So a lot of them are all about Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. And that shit just makes me, so I had to stop listening to it. But now I found these producer podcasts where it's just producers who always say, ranch. Well, let me see what's in here real quick. All right, we got that bee. Look how big that bee is. That shit's like as big as my head. That's just gonna kill me. Oh man, I don't want to see that bee. Big ass bee, fly me away. Anyway, so I listen to these producers and they just tell their stories, and it's inspiring to me. Like, producer be like, you know, I was feeling depressed. I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt depressed too. Because truth be told, I don't hear anybody, none of my close folks be saying shit like that. So it makes me feel like I am the only person in the world that feels this way, which that can't be right. Like, I'm the only person who releases an album and no one buys it, and they feel that their music isn't worth shit. So, because I have this conversation, I remember one in particular. I was feeling like really bad, and they kept hitting me with, you're such a good guy, man. Everything's gonna work out for you. You just gotta believe. Don't ever hit me with a belief story, please. Save yourself the time. So you might say, okay, what should I say then? Well, when I was in business school, I met this Egyptian guy. He worked for the embassy. This guy was slick, man. Slick as shit. Look at that. Here, I gotta show you. I believe they're poisonous. You touch them and you die or some shit. Anyway, so this guy, Antoine, I believe his name was, from Egypt. Don't quote me there. So, I mean, I was the only me in there, a rapper in business school. Everyone else is finance and whatever. So I talk and walk a little differently, you know? And we be in the groups together, and this man, he was slick. Like, we be doing the class. It's not even a finance class, but he's a finance major. And when you look at business cases, they always have the finances in the back of it, in the back of the case, the numbers. Now, everyone else be talking about, oh yeah, but he be like, Well, if you look back at the finances, clearly there was, and he just hit them with the numbers, bam, bam. And the teacher, you know when someone's smart, when the teacher does one of these, yes, that is correct, but we're focusing on this aspect of the case. Like, oh man. And he, like, he be in the class with this face. Just on what the fuck you talking about? And then the teacher's like, do you got something to add? And he just hit them with the numbers, man. I respect that. And then he looked out for me, in a sense, because, you know, we talk. And one day he was like, I had my suit, and I put my suit on the back of the chair and it was all crumpled up. And he picked up the suit and he like wrinkled iron. He said it and he's like, you should treat your suit with respect. I don't even know many people who wear suits. And then there was another time we're talking and I was just explaining the difficulties of being a rapper and why I'm going to business school. I think he asked me, why am I going to business school? And I said, you know, 'cause I'm just trying to help other people with the knowledge that I get, etc., etc. And then he said to me, that's what he said. He said, is that going to help you sell more CDs? I said, no. Do people buy your music because you go to business school? No. Does anyone listen? He's just going on it. And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, then you shouldn't be here. Like, he got right to the core of that shit, man. So, yeah. We're going to sneak up on this butterfly. Let's see. Hey, butterfly. But yeah, man, that's my secret little paradise, man. Just quiet. And that's me rambling about stuff that I ramble about. So yeah, as always, be safe and catch you on the flip side. I don't ever say that, but I'm gonna start saying it. Catch you on the flip side. How's that sound? Catch you on the flip side? Catch you on the flip side. All right.